Hello everyone, and welcome to another Dark Discussions video. It's Matt here, and we are coming to you from behind the scenes at this year's Dark Awards party. So while the final preparations for our Dark Night celebration are taking place just behind the camera over there somewhere, I'm delighted to be joined by Mariana Novaes, who is director of Brazilian studio Atiaîa Lighting Design. Now, Mariana is here today to tell us a bit more about the Memorial Brumadinho project, which features a beautiful, sombre and moving lighting design scheme, and which may or may not be an award winner here tonight. We'll find out in just a few hours. Mm-hmm. So, Mariana, thank you so much for being here with us today, all the way from Brazil. It's a real honour to have you here, so thank you for coming.
Thank you for the invitation.
So, of course, and we obviously, like I said, we want to talk about the Memorial Brumadinho project. So, to begin with, can you tell us a little bit more about this project and its history, I guess, and how you got involved from a lighting design perspective?
Yeah, so the architecture office was competing with 3 other studios. The Association of the Families of the Victims, they organized this, it's not an event, but they organized this situation so people could, these studios could offer their ideas. And then Gustavo Pena Architects and Associates, they won it. Okay. And they approached me after that. So when I came, there was a lot of things done. They were ready, and there were many expectations already. So then I had to come up with the lighting design. Yeah,
sure. And can you give us a little bit of a background on what it's a memorial for, if anyone's unfamiliar with the story behind it?
Oh yeah, sure. Unfortunately, in 25th of January 2019, mining dam collapsed.
Oh, okay.
And then it released around 12 million cubic meters of mine waste to the environment. And it killed around 272 people. 250 were working in the mining. So they were workers from the company. Okay. So yes, and then all this movement started from then onwards. Yes.
Okay.
So the families won the right to build this memorial to honor the victims' memories and their stories. We cannot forget.
No, yeah, for sure. So once you got involved with the project, what were your initial conversations like with the architect and with the client? So were you given a kind of a design brief for the lighting design, or what was it like?
Well, not really.
Okay.
They didn't have they didn't have ideas. All they wanted was to be like everything very respectful. That's what they asked. Yeah. But we listened a lot. So I wanted to understand what the architecture came as an idea, and what moved most the association. And then we came with the lighting design. So, but the thing is that it's very challenging when we start the project, when the project is already there. Yeah, right? Sure. Because we don't want to disturb. There were expectations, but we had to add the lighting scheme anyways. Yeah. So we really studied a lot about the project, and we discussed a lot as well. We worked with many other disciplines. So at the end it worked fine, but it was a lot of collaboration process. Yeah, sure. Yes, because we had to integrate lighting not only in architecture but in structures on the lake, with the water systems as well. So there was a lot of conversation going on.
Yeah, I can imagine. So because of that then, as you say, you were kind of joining the project after the initial sort of design of it had already been created. How did that shape your concept, I guess? Like, how did you create a lighting design concept for something that was in theory already existing?
Yeah. Well, I understood that we had to make people feel. That was the concept, right? That was the main idea. So the architecture was ready, but it wasn't 100%. So it developed as well when we joined. The other teams joined the big team. Yeah. And so we managed to add ideas as well from this. Let's make people feel the space and feel the presence and feel the absence as well. So I mean, at the time, the foundation, Memorial Brumadinho, didn't exist. So we didn't know how they would take care of the place, right?
Yeah.
So we had to think about the concept, how it would work, and then later how people would maintain it, right? And we didn't know how they would do it, so we had to think about everything. And then, I mean, for example, we had to think about how we would make light seamless. I mean, how we wouldn't have the fixture, because I mean, light has bodies. I mean, not light, but lighting fixtures where the light is produced. So we had to be very careful about it, because we didn't want them to be present. We didn't want people to see it. And then we started to talk about how we could recess, maybe not the fixtures, but recess where they would stay. And so this was the beginning of the conversation. And later other steps were taken.
Yeah, okay. So obviously, this being a memorial for a very tragic incident, lighting becomes an integral part, I guess, in creating the right atmosphere for reflection and remembrance. So how did you do that with the lighting design? How did you create your lighting scheme so that it would create that feeling of remembrance?
Yeah, so the architecture itself was designed in a way that people would feel the scale. So you're outside and then inside in this very small and dark room during the day. And then you go out again and then you feel the big scale again. And then you go to this rift, because the rift was the starting point from the project.
Okay.
Right? Because there was a rift that made, or a crack that made the dam collapse, right?
Yeah.
So the architects wanted to make that eternal, so we wouldn't forget what happened, so on. So I started from the architecture's perspective, and then during the day you feel these different scales, and then you feel that it's a lot of light or a lot of darkness. And I wanted it to feel the same, but not exactly the same at night as well. So when I think that when we balance light and darkness, penumbra, because darkness is there's no light, but we had light, a bit everywhere, but not a lot of light. So I think that when you give darkness, you also invite people to think, reflect. It's like a pause. So you invite for silence and introspection as well. At the same time that light is giving information, but I think that when darkness is there, we stop seeing and we start thinking and we start feeling as well. So that's the idea behind the project.
For sure. So because of that then, did that mean you had to alter your approach in a way, I guess, to be more kind of humble and a bit more modest in the way that you approached it?
Yes, from the beginning.
Sure.
From the beginning. So there was no I or me or us. It was all about the victims and their families. So we had to listen a lot. I mean, I didn't have the chance to be with the families, and I think it was a good idea from the architects, because they were filtering everything. The moment was very sensitive. So I think they did well when they protected the families, and they were the ones bringing the ideas and the impressions. So we had to listen to them a lot and understand all the challenges also from the project, because it was everything made of concrete. And a concrete mixed with the dam waste. It's a pigment they developed to make the concrete looks like the mud. Yes. So, and then we were like, okay, so I need to think about how to make it work and how to make it feel
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah.
So we had the technical and also the poetic
Yeah.
side to take care at the same time.
I suppose that's the joy of lighting design, isn't it?
Yeah,
is that it
absolutely.
balances that technical and poetic
Yeah,
side.
I love a challenge.
Yeah. And I suppose kind of on that, if you mentioned that one of the core materials used was concrete, was that a particular challenge for you to try and create a material that is so, like, usually it's quite a harsh material, to try and make that feel a bit more warm and soft and respectful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Because, I mean, how do you integrate lights
Yeah,
into
true.
concrete?
And that as well.
Yes, so then you need to think about the thermal aspects of the lighting fixtures. But in the end, I think the color of the concrete helped because it was warm already,
sure.
the color of the mud. But I wanted to make it look as natural as possible. So we had to select lighting fixtures at the time with high quality rendering, and but also make it warmer because I wanted to make people feel, I mean, it's very hard to say that because you are in a memorial because people died, but I wanted to people feel welcome and embraced by that feeling of it's sad, but we need to have hope as well.
Yeah,
so.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that in itself must be quite difficult to achieve as well.
Yes, I mean, I think so. It was. And I mean, it's always good when I hear people that go there and they share what they feel, because I mean, I had things in mind, the architects as well, we as a team had, but we never know how people will experience it.
So. No, yeah, very true. And so light as a medium can be a very powerful tool for evoking emotion in viewers. But for the memorial here, it appears that you've taken a bit more of a delicate approach, particularly, you know, through the use of warm white and low-level lighting. So was this a conscious move on your part to try and keep it more restrained and more delicate?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
So when the dam collapsed, all I could think about was candlelight. So what I wanted was to switch on, I mean, it's not switch on a candlelight, how do you say it?
Yeah, you light the candle.
You light the candle, exactly, yes. So I wanted to light a candle for everybody, right? So I had this in my mind, because it's the most precious tribute, I think, and it's present in any culture as well. So I wanted to light this candle for everyone. And what I think beautiful about lighting a candle is that you see this information of the flame and then it moves. But on the other side, you also get illuminated, right? And if there is someone with you, you also see the other person. So that was the idea. And the architects came with a lot of messages and symbols and meanings to the architecture. So that's what we work together as well. So when you, I mean, then I need to give you some examples. So when you approach the entrance and then you see the facade, so the whole front facade is illuminated, right? And then we show all the textures from the concrete. And this means that there are scars over there. So we illuminate the scars. So when you light up the building, you're illuminating more than that. And then when you enter, you reach this very dark room, and you have these crystal druses where they are the main focus in that area, in that room, because the families call their lost ones as jewels. And this comes from an interview at the time that the president of the mining, he was saying like, come on, our company is a jewel to the country. And it was like, you don't say that. You never say that. And then that's how they come. No, the Jews are the ones that we lost, and it could have been avoided. So there was so this is the moment where you enter, and then you see also the dates on the wall.
Yeah.
But you need to take some time because you live outside, so it's a big scale, and then I added more light. There's more intensity there, and then you enter this dark space, and then you see only some guiding lights. And the druids, these crystals, clusters, also very illuminated. So all the time in the memorial, you need to take some time to adjust yourself and your eyes, also your vision to adjust a little bit, and then you can really see all these meanings and all these messages from the architecture. Yes, and then, I mean, this is one... these are some examples, but then also when you go down the rift, we see the flowers, the ipe flowers. So ipe is a tree from Brazil. It's the symbol of the country, and it's they have this meaning of resistance as well, because it's when it's the driest season, it's when it blooms. So it's beautiful. Right? And then when the project initially was done, on the rift there was the names of the victims, right? The 272 names. But during the project there was a disagreement about, I mean, do we leave the light, I mean, the names there, because there was something with the families and with the company and so on, and some victims weren't found at the time as well, so they were still searching for them. And in the end, the architects and communication designers, they came up with this idea, okay, so if the names are not there, we will have a symbol for each of them. And then they came with this idea of the flower, the ipe flower. So we illuminate the flower, not the names. So, and we tested, we even tried when they decided to have the names, but it wasn't looking so good. We didn't want to make it a spectacle. We wanted people to see it and process it. So seeing everything wasn't so important, but feeling everything was very important.
I suppose, in that sense, it's more about, like you say, it's creating that emotional feeling rather than, just a visual spectacle, as you say. But kind of on that though, this kind of, it might be the counterpoint to that side of things, is how lighting is used, if at all, to help guide visitors on a journey through the memorial. Is it used in that kind of wayfinding way as well?
Yes, also. Yes, because there is, I mean, you can experience the memorial in many ways, but I think the best way is from the beginning, right? So you enter and then you see the cluster of crystals, and then you go outside and then you see the rift. So yes, I mean, we were thinking about, okay, so we will have any type of person experience the space, so we need to think about all of them, right? All of them. And it was safe enough for anyone to see it. So, I mean, that's the designing thinking also. Okay,
amazing. And you have said previously regarding with the project that lighting connects the visitor to the impacts of what happened through a symbolic and sensitive interpretation. And I suppose you kind of covered a little bit what that interpretation looks like, whether it's through the illumination of the flowers and the names. So are there any kind of other ways that this is sort of manifested in the lighting design?
Yes, we have more. So when you're in the rift and then you're seeing the flowers, to me it was interesting that once someone told me that that person felt like it was in a procession, these Christians processions that you carry a candle and so on. And it never came to my mind when I was designing that. I was only thinking about every single person is a light, is present, is a candle over there, right? But then when you see all the 272 together, someone mentioned that he felt that he was in a procession. But then the interesting thing is that when you are in a procession, the person that is paying the tribute is the one carrying the candle. But on the rift, it's not what happened.
Yeah.
So the lost ones are the ones lighting the candle.
Yeah.
So they are the light,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
they are the ones not paying tribute, but guiding us through this memorial and guiding us, to the memory and testimony rooms,
Yeah.
and also the loculus. I don't know how to translate it in English, but we have three important rooms. So memory is the one that the victims are presented, and they are presented by their families. So there is a photo from everyone with a text saying who they were.
Yeah.
So it's a very moving, very emotional place. And they also selected objects that represent that person. And then the testimonial have facts and data from the day, and also about the territory, the history of the place, even before the mining came to that area.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the loculus is this room where the body parts are kept
Okay.
in with dignity.
Yeah,
Because some victims, they were not found as a whole,
Yeah,
right? I mean, only parts of it, of them. So it was very important also for the families, because imagine, I mean, if you were in this situation, you are called like 10 times saying, we found a part of your lost ones.
I mean, it doesn't even bear thinking about.
No,
does it?
it's a terrible thing. I mean, what happened there, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's really, it's true sad.
Yeah.
And this room is also very important because of that. It's the room where there's almost no light.
Yeah.
So you just go there, you see that there are these shelves and these lockers where they are.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed to take pictures and so on.
No. Yeah.
And
sure.
then after that place, I mean, so you're in the middle of the drift or the rift, and then you have these rooms. But then when you leave, you also see this monument that is a big head that feels and cries. And the architect had the idea of representing humanity in its failure. And then when the original project came up, this was only like a white square where the tears would come. And then later they added the map of the Córrego do Feijão printed on the surface.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, that's great. So let's illuminate the territory, the histories and the stories that were there much before.
Yeah.
So every single gesture and message, I mean, light or darkness is there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's it. And then when this head cries, I mean, the tears are also illuminated because it cries, and then there is a recipient for them, and then there is a sort of cascade going down.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, and then it's very beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
to see the texture. It's also a very tactile experience as well. So, and then the tears go all the way on the rift until there is a viewpoint, and this viewpoint is pointed towards the dam collapse area. You don't see it, but it's just behind mountain there. And these tears, they go down a lake. So, and this was where we also added lighting. The original project didn't, I mean, just had the lake to collect the tears. But when I was thinking about the project, I approached the architect and one of the authors, the biggest authors, and I was like, Gustavo, we can't leave this lake off. I mean, we need to add some lights to it, because the mining is still there, and the lights are still there because they need to repair the soil. So they need to repair the soil and give it back as it was before the dam collapse, right? And then he was like asking me, but do you know what happens when someone dies? And I was like, I have no idea. And he was like, I also don't have any idea. And I say, well, that's okay, but we need to give some message, right?
Sure.
And then, I mean, light is hope. Let's give them hope.
Yeah.
So it was when we had this idea of taking the sky dome on the bottom, right? On the bottom of the lake surface.
Yeah.
And then we chose 272, the shiniest stars, to represent once again the victims and give this message. Okay, there is horizon, there is hope, there's light.
Yeah.
Let's think about what else we can do from it. I mean, what else we can learn from it.
Yeah, sure. I think that's something that is particularly kind of poignant about the project as well, is that even though it's something that is it's so sad and it's so kind of respectful and, you know, of everything that's happened, but it has that kind of that hint of hope to it as well. I think that's something that's really powerful and really important to have, and it kind of it gives it a new kind of new energy and a new feeling to it as well, which I think is really important.
Yes, and it's something that you only see when you go at night. I mean, because during the day you cannot see these stars right, on the lake, and then it's only when there is this night visit that you can see this message there.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so kind of going back, I guess, to the more technical and logistical aspects of the project, then it feels a bit silly to be going back to that now after talking about the kind of you know, metaphorical and literal messages behind it, I guess. But what were some of the big kind of challenges and difficulties that you faced when you were working on this?
Yeah, we had many.
Yeah.
I mean, first concrete integration,
sure.
right? And then, I mean, which light source would be the best for it? And then we decided to, I mean, we researched a lot and we tested many things as well. But the right answer to it was to use fiber optics.
Yeah, okay.
Because the rift has 230 meters, I think. So it was the best and like the most intelligent to add these, how do you say it? I mean, the tubes into concrete, and then, I mean, the process would go on, and then later they would add the fiber optics and the terminals. Yeah. And I mean, all the illuminators, as they call it, the fonts and the drivers, they would be hidden on the other side of the rift. So we use it also on the lake. So all these big areas, the best decision was to go with fiber optics, and the rest we tested, but we have a lot of linear tubes and grazing lights and also ellipsoidal projectors, right, from ATC, I don't know. So yes, I mean, we had a mix of products, but the most difficult part was to make them invisible. And then, of course, we cannot make magic, but in a way, we managed to hide them well enough. So only with this very critic eyes, and then you look around and then you see it. But the people in general, they won't see it. Yeah, and I suppose it's kind of that, it's lighting designers aren't magicians, but they create magic in the way that you can have this. Lit effect where everything is hidden, but it's still, how do you do that while still having access in terms of maintenance and stuff as well? Was that a particular issue for you? Oh yes, I mean, we always think about who is going to take care of it later. So yes, everything, I mean, we had these technical rooms, or we had, I mean, some light fixtures are not reached, I mean, easily. You need to have a scaffold, something. But I mean, then we have LEDs, we have this long-lasting lifespan. So yes, that's some of the strategies that we chose in order to make it happen.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So was there anything within the project that you wanted to achieve in your initial kind of plans but weren't able to, that either proved too difficult to achieve or anything like that?
Not really.
Okay.
Yes.
That must be good.
No, but the thing is that we were very careful, so we had to listen a lot, and then we studied the project a lot, and then we understood the purpose. And I mean, of course, I mean, when I was thinking about the rift and how we would illuminate the names in an elegant way, that was really scary, because there was no solution that was elegant enough. But then when they came up with the flower idea, and things solved in a way, right? Because then, yes, it was a point, just a small one, that we had to make it beautifully. So, but if we had to illuminate the names, I don't think we would. I would make it nice enough. Yes.
Yeah.
To honor properly the victims. Yes, but. Yeah, so we talked a lot. So I think everything that had to be there is there.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing.
I don't miss anything. No.
So I suppose in that sense, then, kind of as you look back on it, the project has received a lot of attention. You know, it was recognised at the IALD Awards in Frankfurt, and you know, we're here at the Dark Awards as well, where it may or may not be mentioned. So how do you kind of view it personally, looking back on it? Do you look back on it sort of positively? Do you feel, you know, pleased that you achieved what you wanted to achieve with it? And
no, I'm very honored to be part of it.
Yeah,
very much. But I mean, all this attention, I'm happy also, of course. I mean, to be recognized about the work that you're doing is good. But my motivation when I decided to enter all these awards was that I was thinking about, I mean, how, as a designer, how can I honor these victims more than doing the best job I could do, and that I'm sure that I did. I mean, everything I could. I mean, I couldn't sleep sometimes when I was thinking about the solutions. But I felt that this project and this story had to be heard. Yeah. And my motivation was to share everywhere and with everybody. I wasn't thinking about the results. I was really just moved by, I want to share this. I want you to see it as a judge. And maybe you're going to share it with others. And then this story would reach many people. So that was the motivation. And then when I see these results coming, I'm really happy about it. And because it's much more than the work. It's the meaning of the memorial. So I'm really glad about it.
No, I mean, I can tell just from talking to you that it's something that you're really passionate about, and I think that's really beautiful, and it's a beautiful project as well. And obviously, you know, the feedback from lighting people is obviously great, you know, for you personally. But what I suppose the most important thing is the feedback from, you know, the families of those that were affected by this. You know, the people that are actually sort of being memorialized, I guess. So, have you had much feedback from the families about the project?
Yes, they are very happy about it. Yes, and yes, it's a bit of about what you perceived as well. It's like it's delicate, but on the other hand, I mean, we don't hide anything. So, I mean, all the concrete defects, they are there, and I mean, the messages are also there. So I think they are happy that their loved ones are being remembered 24 hours, right? I mean, during the day, during the night as well. So, and yes, I guess that's it.
Amazing. I mean, that's yeah, like I say, it's a beautiful project, and
Thank you.
you know, very well done to yourself, and congratulations for all the recognition that you're getting for it as well. It's very well deserved. But
Thank you.
but yeah, so I think that's everything that I wanted to talk to you about today. So thank you so
That's
much
amazing.
for taking the time to talk to me about it. It's been it's been great to learn more about the story behind this project. So thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
for inviting me.
No problem. Thank you.